Hey, welcome back to Postal BBQ. I'm Jabin Postal, and today at the grill, I'm gonna be cooking up some delicious cherry cola wings that are absolutely delicious. You're gonna love them for sure. So just like always, I'm gonna put all the show notes as well as the full recipe in the description box below for you. So make sure to click down there to see everything that you need for this cook. Also, if you like what we're doing on this channel, consider subscribing for more great barbecue recipes, tutorials, and reviews. And other than that, let's get into the cook. As I said, welcome back to Postal BBQ. I appreciate you being here. Today at the grill, I'm gonna be cooking up some delicious cherry cola wings on the Camp Chef Pellet Grill. And these wings are absolutely phenomenal. You're gonna love them for sure. They combine that classic sweet barbecue chicken wing with that cherry cola flavor. And you know, this is one of those recipes that I've been wanting to do for quite some time now, but I haven't been able to find the cherry cola. And so just luck of the draw, I was in the grocery store the other day and I saw a couple cases of them. And so I picked them up immediately to make this recipe and the barbecue sauce that's going to go on over top of these wings at the end. And so to get started with this recipe, what I'm going to do is I want to hit it with a little bit of baking powder. And what this is going to do is going to help crisp up the wing, and in conjunction with the pellet grill. One of the things I love about pellet grills is how crispy chicken skin turns out, whether it's wings or thighs or drums. It doesn't really matter. There's a lot of convection heat. There's a lot of airflow that flows through a pellet grill, meaning that the skin's going to dry out and the skin is also going to crisp up a little bit more than on some other grills. And so this is why I'm using the Camp Chef Woodman Pro Pellet Grill today. And so to get started with this recipe, I'm going to start by, like I said, applying some baking powder to the outside. There's probably about a tablespoon there, so I'm just going to mix that all around. There we go. And you'll notice that the baking powder is sort of grabbed onto all of the juices that are on the outside. And this is, again, partly how we're going to get those nice crispy wings. So to season the wings today, I'm going to be using my Postal BBQ chicken rub. This stuff, like I say all the time, goes amazing on chicken wings. But use your favorite barbecue rub, put it on, roll it around, and make sure those wings are fully coated. There we go. That looks pretty good to me. And so when you are seasoning your wings, make sure to use something that's a little bit more neutral. Don't go fancy with big, bold flavors. Something that's more traditional is always perfect for this recipe, because we really want that cherry cola flavor to shine through when it comes time to eating the wings. And now with the wings all prepared, I'm going to get them onto the pellet grill. I do have it set up for cooking around 375 degrees, which is a great temperature whenever you're cooking wings. And so let's get them onto the grill. Gonna get this lid closed back up quickly. And like I said, I'm cooking these wings today around 375 degrees to an internal temperature of around 185 to even up to 195 is totally fine. It's gonna provide a nice crispy wing at the end, and they're gonna be absolutely delicious. And so this is probably gonna take about an hour time. And so in the meantime, let's go ahead and make our sauce. So to get started with this recipe, I'm going to begin by adding in 1 cup of ketchup. And this is going to be a little bit of the base of the sauce. To that, I'm going to add in about 1 tablespoon of molasses. Also, I'm going to add in about a tablespoon, maybe up to even 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Also, I'm going to add in about a tablespoon of yellow mustard. After that, I'm going to add in a little bit of barbecue rub. This is going to add a little bit of savoriness, as well as some garlic and onion and some spices that's going to really complement the sauce. And again, I'm going to add in some barbecue rub to taste. And you know, this is probably about a half a tablespoon of barbecue rub. Just going to mix that together quickly. And then to that, we have the star of the show, our cherry cola. I'm gonna crack a 12-ounce can and dump the whole thing in there. Go. And then I'm gonna grab my second can. I'm gonna put in about a half of a can of this one because, to be honest, you're working hard with this recipe, and you know, if you have a half a can left over, it just means you get to enjoy it. Oh, that's good stuff. And so I'm just gonna mix this all together just briefly, and then I'm gonna get that heat turned on. And today I have this set up for around a medium-low heat. And what I want to do is I want to bring the sauce up to a rolling boil, just a simmer. And what's going to happen is that sauce is going to boil, it's going to reduce, it's going to thicken up, and the flavors are just going to intensify. And this is exactly what we want, because I want that cherry cola flavor to really shine through with this sauce. And so I'm going to let this simmer. It's probably going to take a little bit of time before I bring it back and show you what it looks like. All right, my sauce has been simmering for about 20 minutes now, and it's reduced about halfway down, which is exactly what I'm looking for. And just take a look at this. You can see it's thickened up a lot more. There's a lot more body to it as well. And you know, it's still quite hot, and as it cools, it's gonna thicken up a little bit more, and it's gonna be the perfect consistency for the wings. All right, my wings have been cooking for about 45 to 50 minutes. I want to go into the grill and just probe them just to make sure that they're good and done. And so today I'm going to be using a new thermometer that I just received to try out. It's from Tyfer. It's called the InstaProbe, which is very sleek and sort of minimalistic. It's everything that I'm looking for in terms of the actual visual. And so I thought I would give it a try today and just see how it performs. Let's open up the grill. Man, just look at those wings. They're absolutely phenomenal looking. We've got 195, again 195. Yeah, so these wings are reading around 195, which is definitely within my wheelhouse for temperatures. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove them from the grill and I'm gonna add that sauce. All right, guys, I want to show you these wings. Just take a look at them. You know, I mentioned right off the bat that baking powder as well as the pellet grill really make for a great crispy wing. Just take a listen to the crispiness on the outside of this. These are absolutely phenomenal as they are. You know, if this is how you wanted to cook your wings, you have a dry wing that's crispy and crunchy, this is how to do them for sure. But we're not done this recipe yet. I'm gonna grab some of this barbecue sauce. I'm gonna ladle that in there. Just gonna mix that up quickly. There we go. Those are all sauce, and guys, just look at them. They look absolutely phenomenal. But I'm gonna throw them back on the grill for about 7 more minutes to allow that sauce just to tack up and set up a little bit before we come back and we'll get ready for the taste test. All right, it was about 45 minutes of cooking on the pellet grill, followed by another 7 minutes of cooking with that barbecue sauce to let it set up and glaze. And these wings look absolutely perfect. They're sticky, they've got incredible color on them, and the aroma is absolutely phenomenal. And so I'm gonna go ahead and give a taste test with the flat, because the flat by far is the more superior of the two. If you like the drumette, go ahead and enjoy those, but leave the flats for me. And how I like to eat the flats, I'm gonna press it down, and then you can just go for the full bite. Those are delicious. Seriously, they're sticky, they're sweet, they're full of flavor. These are phenomenal. Whew. All right, even though I do enjoy eating the flats over the drumettes, I am gonna go for the taste test of this. And just for you guys, I'm gonna dip it in that barbecue sauce that I made. There it is. That sauce is phenomenal. You know, one of the things that I love about this, as that sauce sets on the wings, it almost like caramelizes onto it, forming a little bit of an exterior that is a bit crunchy, almost candy-like, because of all the sugar that's in that cherry Coke. You know, you can still hear that crispiness of the wing. And you know, usually when you put a sauce onto a crispy wing, the skin softens a little bit, becomes a little more bite through. But with these, it almost candies onto the outside, meaning that it's going to be crispy, it's going to be delicious, it's full of flavor, and I know you're going to love them. I hope you give them a try, because these are out of this world. I'm going to go ahead and finish all of them because they're just that good. So I hope you give them a try. So that's how you make those incredible, sticky and delicious cherry cola wings on the pellet grill. You're gonna love them for sure, so I hope you give them a try. Hey, if you wanna see more barbecue videos just like this, so make sure to hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell. Also, special thank you to all my channel members as well as the Patreons for supporting this channel every single week. So until next time, keep that fire lit and get cooking.